Number 23. Confederate coffee, the desperate substitutes. When the Union blockade strangled Southern ports, coffee became worth more than gold. A single pound fetched $35 in Richmond by 1863, when a private's monthly pay was $11. Southern ingenuity turned desperation into invention. Housewives roasted and ground anything that might approximate that bitter morning comfort. They used sweet potatoes, sliced thin and dried until hard, then roasted until blackened. They used acorns boiled repeatedly to remove the tannins, then roasted and ground. They used chicory root, dandelion root, parched rye, okra seeds, peanuts, even dried beets. Each substitute had its champions. Chicory offered the closest bitterness. Acorn coffee provided surprising richness. Sweet potato coffee carried a faint sweetness that some soldiers actually preferred. Letters from Confederate camps mention mixing multiple substitutes to approximate real coffee's complexity. The recipes spread through Southern communities, passed between neighbors facing the same impossible shortage. Today, chicory coffee survives in New Orleans as a deliberate choice, but the broader tradition of making do with what grows wild has largely vanished. Those Confederate grandmothers knew 20 different ways to make morning coffee without a coffee bean. Number 22, vinegar pie, the lemon that wasn't. When citrus became impossible to find, Southern cooks created a convincing imitation using nothing but pantry staples. 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar mixed with a cup of sugar, 2 beaten eggs, and a tablespoon of flour to thicken. Pour into a pie crust and bake until set. The result tasted remarkably like lemon chess pie, sharp and sweet, with a custard texture that fooled children who had never known the difference. Vinegar pie appeared in plantation kitchens and tenant farms alike, democratized by the blockade that made lemons a memory. Recipe cards from the era show endless variations. Some added nutmeg, others used white vinegar for a cleaner tartness. The common thread was transformation, turning the humblest acid into a dessert worth serving to company. This wasn't just substitution, it was a chemical understanding of what makes flavors work. The acid provided the pucker. The sugar balanced it. The eggs created richness. Modern pastry chefs have rediscovered vinegar pie as a curiosity. But during the Civil War, it was pure survival, turning what you had into what you needed.